So let's start out with Starlit from Laurent Paume, the CEO. And you came from France?
Yes.
That's got to be the farthest I think anybody's traveled to do 1 million cups here. So let's give them a hand.
Okay. So thank you all for letting us the chance to speak today. So when I say us, I'm also with my wife, which is also my partner in Starlit. So we have only 6 minutes to present that. So I'll go maybe fast on the different slides because I built 8 slides. So it's a bit much. And then if you have more questions, then I can focus on it. So Starlit is basically, the company name is Starlit SLP. So it's for Starlit, Scale, Learn, and Perform. Okay. So what we are doing is that we are helping companies to achieve their business goals through data, AI, and automation. Okay. So we are focusing on large enterprises and also small businesses. Okay. So who am I? So my name is Laurent Paume. On the right, so I'm the CEO of Starlit. So I have more than 15 years of experience in the data AI field. I have many technical knowledge as well. I use also to work for big companies like Cognizant and Capgemini as deputy executive partner as well. I've also built my first company from scratch. So I used to work for a company for 2 years, and then just after I graduated, I just used to work. Sorry, yes, I speak a bit louder. So I used to also then to build that company from scratch, and we've been from 0 to 30 people in IT consulting, mostly on data, and then from 300, I've merged with another company, and we were 300 after that. Okay, so this is for me and Sandhya, which is sitting just behind. She's been working in the medical, like in healthcare, okay, for more than 10 years. And then she switched to digital. So it's a woman in tech now. She's working on the website, web development. Then she specialized in data and AI. And now we've merged all our knowledge today, and we've built this company. Sorry for my bad English, so as you know, I'm French. I guess it's okay for everyone. So what do we do? So as I told you, so we are working for corporates. Hello. So mainly on data strategy, on AI use cases, and also to help them sometimes on governance and organization of the teams. So on project deliveries. For more solopreneurs and SMEs, we are working to attract more customers, to deliver faster, and also to help them scale. Okay. So for large enterprise, so I will go fast on this one. So as I told you, so it's more like IT services, like we would find the best resources, like the best profiles that would suit for their specific needs, or I will myself also do some consulting for them. For the SMEs, as I told you, so we're working on 3 steps, on 3 pillars, I would say. The first one is acquiring new customers. So how do I acquire new customers? How do I deliver faster? And then the last thing is how do I scale? Okay. So to do so, we have a method which is on 3 steps. Okay. So scale, learn, and perform. So first, how to scale? So to build a solid foundation. Okay. To build a solid foundation and to be sure that with this foundation, we can grow. Okay, that's the first step of our methodology. The second one is use all the data that we collect, okay, through that strategy to improve our decisions, okay? And then the last one is to perform. So deliver with consistent results, with clarity, without frictions, okay? So today, that's what we do. And we have also a partnership with Mitra. So it's an alliances of IT companies, so which allows us to work with Dubai, with Singapore, with Asia Pacific, and with also India. So we have also offices in India. which allows us also to work with even French companies and propose offshore capabilities. So what's next for Starlit? So why we are here today as well? Today we are here with you so to prepare maybe our own scale. Okay, so like we would like to open a new entity in America. So we are visiting today Orlando because it's a place that we like also. And then we want also to connect with entrepreneurs worldwide. So we have good connections with people from Dubai, people from Singapore, people from France, from Europe. And also to support maybe some founders if we want to scale, if we are struggling to acquire new customers. We can exchange ideas. I'm not selling anything today, but at least exchange ideas. I think we can find some good things, also work together. And that's the last part of it. So evaluate today new partnerships, new ways of working all together. So that's it. I hope I was not too fast. Thank you. Sorry.
You can leave it on.
Okay.
So, questions, Marie.
Hey, beautiful presentation. Thank you for that. First question, I have two questions. The first one is, what's your go-to-market strategy? And the second one is, who are your competitors?
I would say in terms of go-to-market strategy, so first we are focusing on two different things, okay? My first, I would say, so for a living, I would say, we work with larger enterprises. So this is what makes us fund, let's say, the company for everything that's related to marketing and all, okay? Because you know that we have a lot to invest in marketing, so that's helpful. So I used to work with big companies for that. But our main focus is more on SMEs. It could be something quite different from what you could actually earn. But for us, it's more on SMEs. So we are focusing, my main goal with Sandia is helping also people like me. You know, we are solopreneurs, so we are only two in the company. And we want to help people like us to achieve their goals. So and that's my passion, in fact, okay? So I want to see whoever wants to, you know, scale his business, who's struggling to find new customers, and I want to help those people. So that's why my focus is on this kind of small businesses, okay? And my strategy today is really to help them to build their own strategy and to help them through tech to also scale.
I don't believe that answers the question, though. The go-to-market strategy is how do you reach them?
Oh, okay. How do we reach them? So it's mainly on social networks, mainly on social networks. So we use Meta.
Competitors?
Our competitors, I would say, we have a lot of competitors in that field, okay? But let's say, so when we started this company, so it was like a year ago, okay? So I had more companies before, but this one we have started a year ago. First, we have focused on learning, it was training, you know, training in data and AI. Then we heard the market, okay? We get our feedback, and the customers were more inclined to have more support, more something like, you know, I don't want to buy finally something that is really just training, okay? Because training itself doesn't resolve all your business problems, okay? So how you can support me to achieve my business problem.
Okay. Rod?
So two things real quick. One, what are you selling? That was not clear to me. And two, what is the problem you're solving?
Okay, so what I'm selling today is a methodology to achieve your goals, okay? So it's a methodology in 4 steps, okay? So, and this methodology...
What is that? I mean, that's really big picture.
Yeah.
What is a product or a service that you sell?
The service that we sell is that we support you during 3 months to achieve the strategy, okay? So through different channels. And after that, you can launch your product.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's still not clear. Are you doing AI? Are you doing are you building processes for a company? What is it that you do? I'm not understanding.
So and I completely understand why you don't understand. So basically it's really custom based. Okay. So we have some entrepreneurs that come to us, okay, saying, you know, my real issue is that I don't know how to sell. Okay. So acquiring new customers is not an issue for him, let's say, in terms of, okay, how do I get those customers, you know, the different prospects. So they have them, okay, but they don't know how to talk with them, okay? How do I sell my service, okay? How do I let's say, I differentiate from my competitors?
Consulting company?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what problem are you solving?
It depends. So as I said, we have 3 pillars. Okay. So first one is acquire new customers. The second one is to have a faster delivery, and the third one is how to scale. So this is the 3 pillars that we solve.
Okay. Denny?
I've got a question and a suggestion. The first question is, what do you charge? And the suggestion is, you're going to be dealing with a lot of different companies, a lot of fins, a lot of different choices. Why not set up a pay system with that there? You're going to measure how effective you are, and then you get a percentage of what you save them, or that you make for them. Maybe that'd be a good way to do it. But what do you charge?
Yes. So today, actually, what we charge is around 1,000 euros, okay, for 3 months of support, okay. So basically, we would have, you know, connect so whenever you want. So we have a channel, a dedicated channel on Telegram, where you can ask us as best questions as you want, and then you have access also to video meetings. You know, if you want, if you need that. Okay, so that's basically what we sell. It's maybe a good thing for later. You know, to see something on performance based. But as we are just starting, you know, this business, for now it's a fixed price, and then after that we can move with performance based pricing.
Okay. Micah, did you have a question? Zach.
Are there any industries that you don't touch?
No, we accept everyone. So any industries today.
Okay. Scott?
What's your growth strategy, and where are you along that path? Where would you like to be in 5 years?
Where I'd like to be in 5 years. I would say that, you know, when I was more young and when I was thinking about how I want to be later, okay, it was like I want to run $1 million company and to have, you know, fancy cars and all. The fact is that, you know, today what I'm searching for is more time for me and my family. So we are not aiming to have a big company. It's like making for us, and it may sound for you maybe awkward or maybe something that's silly, but like making 30k euros per month, you know, in terms of turnover, and having a good life somewhere sunny, maybe in Orlando, why not? Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's our goal in, let's say, 5 years. That would be sufficient for us. If we can scale and do more, okay, why not? But we won't take, you know, our life goes before business.
Okay. Rachel?
Just for point of clarity, I know the 1,000 euros is $1,140 in U.S. currency. If you can tell us the story of one of your past clients in like a quick 30, 60 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
What can you tell us about a client that you helped and how they...
And how you helped them.
Yeah, sure. So we had a customer, for example, on digital marketing, you know. So as I told before, so that's someone who was really able to attract prospects, okay, easily. So, you know, I won't help him, you know, to do all the automation tools extra because he was really an expert on his field for that. But then, you know, that gentleman was not able to sell his product. So, you know, he was able to technically do several things, like, you know, every freelancer in the market, okay? If you go, you want to be a web developer, etc., sometimes you struggle just to sell yourself, okay? That's where I was helping him, okay? So basically, he had difficulties, you know, to sell his services. You know, if you look at his website, he can do whatever you want. You know, he can build websites, he can do digital marketing, marketing campaign, etc. But it was too much, you know. And when he comes to a customer saying, "I can do all what you want," the customer said, "Okay, but what's the differentiator between your competitors and myself?" So that's where he was struggling. We helped him to focus, okay, to build his strategy, his offers, okay, to be more specific, and then also to help him focusing on several niche of customers. Okay, saying so now he's working. I guess he was working with web developers and with industries. Okay, so he's focusing more, and so we help him to reach more clients, to have more successful meetings. Okay, with these customers, and to be able then to sell. Yes.
Okay. Maria?
I just have a question. I just want to say some result. How many companies did you really have with them?
So I would say that as I have said just before, we have started 1 year ago, okay, and we've been struggling for 6 months basically, okay. So from let's say last year July to December, we were trying to sell training, okay. So that was not what the market wanted, and we were struggling a few months. Then from January till now, we are approximately with 15 entrepreneurs that we are supporting today.
Mm-hmm. Maria?
I want to go back to the question of pricing. Could you tell us more about the structure and how did you come up with those numbers in your pricing?
So we have tested a bit the market, okay. What we have done is so we had a launch offer, okay. With this launch offer, I guess, I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was really cheap. Like, I guess it was even 600 euros, something like that. But it was really a launch offer, so we wanted some testimony. We wanted also to test the market, okay. And after that, we have progressively increased the amount to 1,000 euros, which is around what we need to cover also the market fees and all. So this is a first try, and also to see also how much people we can handle at the same time.
Okay, and I could nitpick quite a bit about the presentation and so forth. Did you have a question that you wanted to ask?
This is a great example. Dream big, start small. Okay? They put it on Melicon in Wharf or whatever. This is a very dangerous stuff for you.
Mm-hmm.
I fully understand what you're trying to do. It's going to be disaster if you don't follow that. If you are dream big, start small, get one. I can see anything called finances fire.
Right.
You have to
Yeah.
make money. You have to know the numbers. So I can talk to you all day long.
Yeah, afterwards, there's several of us will probably want to get with you as well.
Of
But
course.
to me, I'm all about the value proposition.
Okay.
Right? And you didn't hit that.
Yeah.
And so the value is, how are you saving us money? How are you saving us time? And how are you making our lives better? So growing and scaling and all these other things and using AI and so forth, these are all features and benefits, but people don't understand. That's not what they're paying for, okay? They're paying for how you're helping them scale and grow and all that, and what that brings.
Yes.
So I would focus on that. And then the business model, we need to know the model. We need to know, you said 1,000 euros right now, right off the bat, regardless of your expertise, you're underselling yourself. You can charge 1,000 euros a month. Okay, I know people that are, and in fact, I have a potential strategic partnership for you. But my CTO, he has a company, and he's charging, small companies are paying him $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month, and they're growing fast, right? Because he's helping them do what they need to do. So, in any case, let's give it up.
Last question.
We've got another one coming up soon. So, oh, and the last question that we ask is, how can we, as a community, help you?
Exchanging ideas, discussing with me. That's all I would like to have today. That's it.
Exchanging ideas and learning. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
So let's now welcome Ronan with Chatac.
Hi everyone. Um, Today I will present to you a simple multi-channel support powered by AI. And first time I'd like to say to you that I improved my English. So I'm Brazilian. I came from Brazil very recently, so I'll give my best for you, okay? So actually, this is just for a startup because I have a dream to help the small business to connect with their customers because in many years I have a lot of problems with support my customers, and I lost a lot of money because my server not is so good, and this is the reason why we created the Chatac. $400 billion is the amount of companies lose every year due to poor customer services. And Chad, I would like to introduce with the history to understand what we do. And it's Monday, 5:42 p.m. Camila, the e-commerce manager, was working to resolve an order with an incorrect ship address. The support team's response came 3 days later. So the customer, however, never returned. The problem we solve, and Chef Heiken, the specialist in digital experience, said the digital customer experience expectation is stunted, personalized, and effortless. Meet this expectation or be left behind. And this is the reason why we create Chatac. Today is not about technology, it's about trust. When we decide to start this idea, this company, we would like to trust, we'd like to help other companies to be more trust. And actually, our story is just beginning. We start our operation in 2021, and about July 2021, and 2024 we surpasses to 280,000 ARR, and 2025 we project to reach 780K ARR. This is our numbers. Actually, the numbers not appear here. I don't know why, but now we save about 280 hours per day. We help the customers to save 280 hours per day about the efficiency in customer services. And now we have 89% of our revenue is income from Latin, and 11% of income is from Europe and the USA. Before Chatac, the customers are very frustrated because need to wait. And after Chatac, the responses are instantly. Team loss across multiple platforms, and with Chatac you can fully integrate it. Actually, in just one screen, you can integrate it. WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Direct, Google Chat, in just one screen. You need to open a lot of a screen. In just one screen, you can centralize all the digital channels and serve better. This is some resources. So we have a CRM for WhatsApp. We have mass campaigns and a lot of resources. Actually, my specialty is sales. I work in Kodak about 6 years, so I love sales. And we start our startup. We focus on sales. Our products need to be improved, so I'm not wasting time to about the product. And this is our numbers. So as you can see, our gross margin is 55% and net profits 19%. Probably you think is very high, but in Brazil and other countries, actually we have a small team, right? We have 40 people, and the cost for keep these people not so high. So this is the reason why these numbers. I really appreciate God because God introduced me all these people and a really awesome team. So actually, they love what I do. And about our competition, we have TechBlip, Zendesk, and Triangle here in the United States and around the world. As you see, our platform is a plug and play. Actually, about five minutes, you'll be able to get in and understand because we have just 3-4 screens. So it's very fast. You no need onboarding, okay? Like Zendesk, like TechBlip, like Triangle, because our platform is very, very easy to use. So this is our position. And another resource is very interesting. We have a smart workflow catalog. For example, you have you are a law firm, so you don't know how to implement services for your customers. So we attend a lot of law firms, and you not just to get in and use by yourself. No, we take your hand and implement all the categories for department, for financial, for customer support, for all the AI to help you not waste time. So we take in your hand and help you to give your better experience for your customer. This is our goal for 2025. And we hit 60% in this year. So this is really awesome. I really appreciate my team is really awesome. So I'm very grateful. God's very kind with me. So and this is our Tam, Sam, and Son. Okay, as you see. Actually, after ChatGPT, AI is growing very fast. So it helps us because now we have a lot of companies need to solve these problems. This is our benchmarks. And to finalize, I would like to give your feedback. And I have 3 questions I would like to say here. That's the reason why I'm here, to listen you. Here I'm just starting. I have a little successful in Brazil, but here I'm boring, okay? So I need your help to grow fast here. And we have 2 questions. I would like your insights, okay? So with AI evolving so fast, could your product become obsolete? Or is now the best time to scale before disruption hits? And just thinking, if you give me feedback, I really appreciate. And the second is, we're in the traction stage. Would an early exit limit our long-term upside or shield us from future risks? So thank you. I really appreciate your time.
I'll leave it there so they can get your information. So, who's good? Sean?
This is fantastic. You're sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah, no mic.
Put the competition slide. Show me the competition slide.
Competition, all right.
Yeah, please.
Here.
This is unbelievable. You can easily charge $200, $300 a month easily without blinking an eye. Monthly payment. Look at all the things you're delivering.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's how to say it. Okay? Let me help you out. Thank you.
Rod?
Reist, the company I work with, we just signed on a AI customer service agent, and it's $1,500 a month. And it's got full training, full knowledge. Can we, with your solution, can we add in our own knowledge base?
Actually, the problem is not that they use AI. Actually, the most companies don't have data to enrich the AI.
That's what I'm asking is, can I take my own knowledge, my own customer service chats and everything else from a previous platform and put them into your platform to educate your platform to train it properly.
Yeah, if you can export with this your data like text or audio or image, we can import and enrich in our platform.
So does your platform have different personalities for the AIs? So in other words, you could train a conversational one for Instagram, and for email it's more formal. Do you have different things like that?
Yes, we can do that. You can do that. We can do that.
Yes.
Is your platform works only with WhatsApp, or you can do the integration with iMessages and text messages?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Is your platform only if your platform works only with WhatsApp, or you can do or integrate the iMessages and text messages?
We are open to integrate it. Actually, we are on Zapier too. So we integrate in WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Direct, Google Chat, and there are another channels too. So this is the most used. So actually, we can integrate it with in website, but our focus is one niche, one pain, and it's three wide. One niche, one pain in one market. So actually, because unfortunately the number is not compare, but we sell more than 1,280 sales. So we would like to open, but now we don't know what's the best fit of customers to be best retention, because retention is the very important for SaaS, LTV. So it's a North Star metric, right? So you can see the retention. So now we are open to see we attend everyone. Now it's very clear for us our ICP.
Okay. Any other questions? Denny.
Well, I know I'm big on this, but I really agree that you were really a consultant firm, and I think you're limiting yourself if you don't take a percentage of either the money they can bring for the company or however you raise their sales, whatever you're trying to accomplish that their company should be taking a percentage of it, work that, because you'll make a lot more money that way.
It's not the business model for this industry yet. Nobody charges you that.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that they can't do a different business model.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 competitors out there that do it without the.
That's a better way to distinguish yourself, because you're charging a percentage rather than a
Right. So like when I started my consulting practice 30 plus years ago, that's what I was doing, right? Because nobody else was doing it. And yeah, and if I'm getting 25% of the savings based on the financials that we developed prior to the contract, everybody's a happy camper. But right now, our industry, the global industry, pretty much every industry is all about subscriptions and getting that monthly recurring revenue in. And
one for exits. That's what investors want. They want stable monthly recurring revenue.
Right.
So they can depend on it. So if you're planning on, are you shooting for an exit?
that deals with his second question, right?
Actually, to be honest, we don't know what the best option for us, because I'm CEO and founder, but the AIs grow fast. It's crazy. So I guess because we work with AI a lot in our company, we know the potential. So we have sure about 2 years, you press the button and you have your all sales. We know, we have sure about that.
Okay, let me provide some insight here. So I did my first virtual reality project in 1988. Okay, if you take a cheesy 2-seat system, put it in a mall or any other heavily foot trafficked area anywhere in the United States or the world, and you put a little gear thing on their head and take them for a ride, they will go nuts. Why? Because AI is in the news and everybody's saying, oh, we AI this, we AI that, and let's face it, 90% of people's AI is not AI. Okay, but the thing is not everybody's going to be exposed to that. There's always a fresh crop of startups and small businesses and everything else that don't know about it. There's 5 million startups in this country every year, okay? They don't know about it, and they're a fresh crop of potential customers for somebody like you, okay? So don't worry about being obsolete or whatever, because there's always going to be people that are going to want to learn about it. You're not snapping your fingers and in 2 years, every person in the United States is going to be an AI expert, okay? So there's plenty of room for you to grow in that regard. Now, as far as exiting and things like that, I support and invest in companies that are in for the long haul. They want to change the world. They want to grow and just keep growing because they're providing true value to their customers. Okay. Now, if you want to exit and everything else like that, by all means do so. Okay. Right. But just make sure you have good attorneys. Right. Rachel.
Brilliant presentation.
Appreciate it.
My God.
Thank you.
And going away. You answered a lot of questions in the presentation. That was great. I think the only other question I have, and it's a great price point, are you having any like trial offers, or are you doing any higher tier for the folks who want, let's say, more options or more things? Or are you going to stay at 129, or you just...
Great question. Actually, we start with a small ticket, but I love sales. So our sales team is really incredible. So the point is, the customer start with small ticket, and after we can keep this about the relationship, how is it going, and about three months we upsell. So actually we have our customer base not as big like you can see here, just 280, but we sell a lot for the base. Every time I say for my team, the money is in the base of customer, install base. Mm-hmm. You can take a maximum you can, as you can. So in the base, because it's very high. The cost is high to take a new customer. So you have a meta for sales for a new customer, but the big meta is to take our install base money. Yeah.
Okay. Sean?
Last one. I get dozens of business plans every week. This is one of the best I have come across. You can come on anything you want to. Okay? Only thing you have to think is make it simple and simple, period. Mm-hmm. So let me help you out on that. 129 is peanuts. Mm-hmm. You can easily claim $400, $500 easily. Mm-hmm. I will show you how to do that. You can make them visualize it. It's so easy to make it happen. Don't waste your time. You're on the right track. Exit, yes, you may want to, but you will back off. You don't have to. They will come after you. We don't have to go for searching for investor. They are stupid if they don't come after you. Mm-hmm. Let me help you out. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. So our last question is, what can we do to help you as a community?
Actually, I'm come to here to listen.
Okay.
I'm come here to listen. My successful in Brazil is keep to in Brazil. Mm-hmm. In Argentina, Chile, here, and you start over again. So I like this movement because I love sales. So now I'm sales here for each one and listen. So now I'm here to listen the community and improve my business in this market.
Okay, so the same comment from the last time. Got to express the value. Mm-hmm. I didn't see that. Okay, everybody's always focused on product and service and features and benefits. That's not what people are paying for. Okay, so what you need to do is talk more about the value piece. Typically, a consultant provides peace of mind. Mm-hmm. Okay, so but people don't understand that. You got to put it into terms that they understand. Mm-hmm. And then you also, and part of your second question also you mentioned was you want to limit further risk or whatever. Mm-hmm. Dude, You are in the height of risk now. What risks are you going to face in the future that are going to compare? Don't worry about those. If the ones you're doing now, right, are the highest risks that you're going to have in your business ever. Okay? If you lose $1 billion customer in 10 years or whatever, so what? You can always make it back. Okay? But right now, just focus on what you're doing right now.
Okay.
The future will come.
Okay, appreciate it.
Okay. All right, give it up. So we ask all of you to look us up on social media. We're on meetup.com. We're on X and Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook. And we're recording every single one of these sessions. We have hundreds of these presentations on our YouTube channel. If you want to learn more and get more questions, right, answered, go on YouTube and just watch one a day. Just spend 20 minutes or whatever, watch one a day. And I guarantee you, you will learn something about what you need to learn. Okay? And so let's see here, what else we got. And connect with somebody. So Eric here has created a map of what, 160?
175.
175 coffee shops in the Orlando area. So his suggestion is, and our suggestion is that we've adopted is talk to each other, make friends, create new relationships, go grab a coffee at one of these 175 locations and create impact.
2/3 of them are Foxtail.
2/3 are Foxtail? No.
Not really. The other third, no.
Well, Foxtail is a locally owned company, yeah. So people ask why present? So actually, we're not here to attract investors. We're here to help you understand what investors want, and then you determine how to attract them, okay? And then marketing, brand awareness, hiring, retaining talent, all these questions are answered by people like you, okay? So thank you, and we will see you next week, which is in nearly 600,000 seconds. So thank you all for coming. We'll see you next week.